Hello everyone, thanks for coming back if you have, and hello and welcome to the channel if this is your first if you've stumbled across it for the first time. So the purpose of today's video is because I'm taking this bike, my K1600, to Oxford Motorrad for its first service. It's a year old, so it's going in for its first service. And I kind of waited as late as possible, as close as I could get it to us leaving for Iceland. Same with the tyres. So I put new GT6s on the bike a couple of days ago, and now the 1st of May it's going in for its sort of annual first service. So that's it in its state of ready to go. The reason I decided to film stuff today, bring the camera today, is because they're going to give me a demo bike to ride home with, and I thought it'd be quite cool. You know, I don't know what that demo bike is, so I thought it might be quite cool if I filmed it and just gave you my initial sort of instant reactions, whatever it is. It'd be a bit of a short video if it's the same exact bike, but I can't imagine that happening. I think it's probably going to be like a little 600 or a 900 or something like that. Who knows? I'll let you know when I get there. So it could be any one of these. I wonder which one it is. Let's go and give them the keys and find out. Might as well let you have a little look inside while we're here. Right, so here it is. They have given me the BMW F900 XR, I think it is. Nice little bike. Right, first things first, seat is rock hard. I've been on it about 20 meters and the seat is undoubtedly not soft, so that's that. Obviously it's really light compared to the K16. It doesn't seem to have very much power compared to the K16. Better at filtering though, for sure. So here she is, 2024. The colour is triple black, which looks nice enough to me. Brembo front pots, same front wheel and discs and everything in fact as the K1600. I guess it probably matches on some other stuff as well. It's a real shame they didn't have the chance to clean this before I picked it up off them this morning. But the roads have been so bad recently with all the rain. It's quite nice. I like the square ends on the exhaust. So the rear wheel looks the same actually. I think it is. There you go. 2024. It's obviously got the mounts ready for the racks. Don't know what the racks are like for this. The panniers, I should say. And then you've got a single pot Brembo on the back. And you've got the BMW Quick Shifter, or Quick Shift Pro. I'm not really sure what that is. Something suspension related. Doesn't feel very... Go on then, in the comments below, what's that? Thank you. Quick shifter. We like quick shifters. The BMW F900. This seat is just absolutely solid as a rock. No good for me, thank you, chef. Standard modern bike, useless rear hugger. Will need replacing. Let's turn that down a bit and see if it's a... Oh, it was. Right, so that's it anyway, close up. I couldn't think of a better place to ride the bike than this to summarise my thoughts so far. It's difficult, you know. I've only been on it 45 minutes, whatever it is, 50 minutes or something now, and I have warmed to it a bit more. The seat still isn't bloody comfortable, but you know, I like the bike. I would have one. I don't want one, but I would have one, if that makes sense. This is Lambourne Valley, for those of you that don't know. Oh, he says like he can remember. Yeah, this is the B4000, and it goes from Ashbury to Lambourne, and it is just a lovely bit of road. You quite often will see, it's probably not Top Gear, but you'll often see cars being filmed here by drones and other cars and things for TV shows. And you can see why, because it's just flipping lovely. Top Gear have definitely been here. I've flown my paramotor above them when they were filming once, and I've never made it in the edit, funnily enough. So summary, I like it. I do like it. I think it's nice and light. I don't think it feels like a 900. It goes like a 900, feels like a 600. Handles like a 600. It loves this stuff. It absolutely loves this stuff. This, as I've said, I think before, this bike is designed for these kind of twisty country, semi-country roads. It's just fantastic, lovely. Not sure how much of a load it can take in terms of luggage and stuff for people wanting to go away on camping trips. I guess it's going to be something like the bigger adventure bikes. Can't see why it wouldn't be. Just watch out for all this gravel, because we've just had so much rain. I'm not riding in the best place on the road because it's full of bloody gravel. You know, some Mucos. They said to make it educational. Some more Mucos. There's loads of them around here. Right, this is quite nice. We're going into West Berkshire. I thought that was a different sign. So there's a sign somewhere along here as you approach into Lambourne, which it's called, basically they've called it a Valley of the Racehorses, and it kind of is. There's loads and loads of breeders and gallops everywhere around. Literally everywhere around us there's a racehorse gallop, or more than one racehorse gallop. When you're in the air you can definitely see it. There's I don't know how many there are. I reckon, guessing, there's got to be 15 or something like that. But the boat is funny. That field has been flooded for months, and a boat just appeared in it. And how, who, what, why, where? No idea. It's quite funny. They might as well leave it there because it's probably going to flood again. And it does say racehorses and not just horses, and I get that, because racehorses do seem to be very twitchy, very, very twitchy. Actually, that's one thing I've probably never mentioned that I don't like about that K1600, because I have to come through this valley more often than not. I'm doing it every single day. Hello. And I have to watch out for the horses, and if I'm coming on the bike, you've got a couple of choices. You can either just leave it on tick over, which is quite growly even when it's just on tick over, as anyone who's got one will know. This is the K1600 I'm on about. If they start getting a bit skippy, you know, you turn it off. But then the problem is, when you start the bike, it kind of barks. It kind of goes and so you have to wait for the horses to be really quite far away before you can fire it back up again. And I noticed this one doesn't do that. It's obviously a different engine, but it'd be quite nice, and it also is pleasantly quiet anyway. Oh, here we go, and here they are, as if by magic. See, I can hear that's a bit bubbly, so yeah, nice. It doesn't do that horrible bark when you start it. Oh, crikey. Yeah, that gear change. If you've got one of these, do comment please on the video below, because I'd be keen to know if it's me. Maybe there's a technique. I know on my bike there's a certain sweet spot where it will just seamlessly change gears, and there are places where it's quite clunky, but I have had a go at some different rev ranges and things on this, and I can't seem to get those lower gear, like the first, second, third. Let me know below. Well, it wouldn't be a true full video if I didn't include some crappy English weather, which I only say crappy because it's been like it now for about 5 years. At least that's what it feels like. It's definitely been like it for the last couple of years. We've suffered from quite a lot of rain in the UK, and this is just another one of those days. Everyone's just got used to it, I think. If you don't ride in the wet in the UK, you don't ride. So that's that. So I'm taking back this bike now. So I have enjoyed it. I liked it. I like riding all bikes, as I mentioned before. They've all got their quirks and characters and things. Would I want to cover big miles on it? I guess now I've sat on it for longer and I've got on and off it a few times. The position I could kind of get used to. I guess your body does definitely get used to a bike or a position. And I think it just took that little while to, crikey, loads of bikes. It took that little while just to get used to it. So yeah, I like it. I still don't like the seat though. That definitely needs a spongier cover, something like that. I don't know. I think it's a BMW thing. People talk about it all the time. I might have mentioned that before, but. Again, if it is, all these things are open for suggestion and comment. I'm no expert. This is an initial reaction to the bike video. It stops really quickly. That's a good thing, obviously. I think it's a weight thing, because obviously this K1600 that I normally ride is a really heavy bike, and everything. It takes a little bit longer to stop. But then you don't ride it as quickly as this. or at least I don't anyway. But yeah, I've loved it as a demo bike. I'm glad to be giving it back. It's a shame it's raining, because I for the first time, just because I haven't had properly time to get my bike clean, so for the first time I opted for the free clean and valet the bike thing that you get with BMW when you have a service done. So it's going to be lovely and shiny and spick and span, and then by the time I get home it's going to be all crappy again. Never mind, it's all good. So yeah, I've really enjoyed it. I would say if you're thinking of getting one of these, I can't think of any reason why I wouldn't. I've said before, not sure why the sat-nav's the way it is. This is true English countryside. To be fair, the reason it's so green is because we get so much rain, isn't it? So I can also now confirm that there is not a lot of protection off that piece of plastic in front of me. Don't, thank you. Yeah, obviously I'm getting quite a lot of this rain. It's nice of them to put hand guards on. But that's probably my fingers are going to be the only part of me that is dry. If you've got one of these, stick some comments below. Let us know how you got on with it, or how you're getting on with it. You know, so have you done any decent tours on it? I haven't seen any pictures or anything with luggage. I don't know how big that is, but it's always nice to hear from people in the comments anyway. And if you're watching this far, then it's only right, I think, that you should hit the subscribe button below, and that's usually about here somewhere if you're watching on a computer. So it'd be really cool if you could do that. You know, you don't want to miss the Iceland trip coming up. I think that's just going to be worth subscribing for. Thanks for watching, and again, thanks for those people that have already subscribed. Like the video if you liked it. Thank you very much, and I will see you again. The next video may well be when we leave for Iceland. There might be another test ride-y kind of thing in between, because my bike's going to go back to the tyre place and they're going to lend me a demo bike, so maybe I'll do the same thing on whatever that is. But then definitely after that, the next video would be 1st of June, and that's going to be the wheels rolling to go to Dover. First overnighter, Netherlands, South Netherlands. Really looking forward to that, and hopefully you're subscribed so you can follow along. Thank you, goodbye.